I see myself in these young men, and I can remember how I used to be.
It's a family. It's a family away from your home right now.
This is something that I did not have in terms of a positive family when I left society.
It just gives me hope, and I love to see the transformation in these young men.
For me, I've seen it tap into my purpose.
I am today a whole different person than what I was 17 years ago.
How I look?
As long as my eyes are in the right direction.
Got some moisture, you know what I mean?
I know from that playing coach.
The spiritual get that quadruple double. All right.
San Quentin Warriors, on your feet, keep them hands clapping to make some noise out here.
The San Quentin Warriors is a team consisted of 12 to 14 inmates. It's a very highly competitive team by my standards. It's a team built on rehabilitation and also player development.
So every Saturday, a team will come down the hill to play the Warriors. Guys from the community, men from the community. Some of the guys have played professional basketball. Some of them will just pick up guys. And some of them, just want to come in and share time with the men.
We practice 2 times a week. We are working out every chance we can get. Every morning at 8:30, we have like a study group. I wasn't able to mandate it, but we came together, and if we're gonna play basketball and be a part of a team, then we should all be inclusive as far as with education also.
It's not just the basketball team, but also the media center as well.
So how excited are you about this year's season?
Well, now that we got this, I knew we had to get this one today.
All I know, I need my push-ups at the end of the day.
The media center at San Quentin entails everything from video, print, audio, everything basically that concerns media. And what it means to the sports program, the basketball sports program in particular, is that we are responsible for covering every event that the basketball program have, especially when there's a big other organization that's coming into the prison, like the Golden State Warriors.
This is incredibly important to me, to our organization. We'll be back soon. We'll beat you again, and we'll have some more fun. Thank you again, everyone.
Partnership between the Warriors and San Quentin has kind of a long and interesting background to it. About 12 or 13 years ago, one Saturday morning, went out and played basketball in San Quentin, had an unbelievable time and really enjoyed it, and decided I was going to be going back for more whenever I could. And after about 2 years of doing that, I was talking to some friends with the team here on the coaching staff and the front office. And we said, what would be great is if we all went and played together. And so we called the warden, said, would you guys be open to doing this? And they were like, absolutely. So we gathered around our coaches in front office and some of the players and said, anyone who wants to go can. We're going to play against the inmates. And it absolutely exploded.
Drop off with the he goes all the way and count it. It's harder. Rip, turn around, Jay, put it up.
So we had just an unbelievable connection. I think you learn a lot too about what your life is like and how it differs to other people. And I think that perspective was not lost on any of us from the first year. And then the great part is you hit the court and it becomes just basketball.
That's the court.
Basketball to me in here is a beacon.
We're trying to build men. We're trying to make better men. And we use basketball as kind of like the hook to get the guys, right? Most of the guys on the team, they won't go to a program, but they'll play basketball. So we use basketball as kind of like the catalyst to get everybody there. And then once we get them there, we try to feed them things that they can take with them to society and be better men.
It's about pro-social behavior for me. I left the streets and I was antisocial, which contributed to me coming to prison, the I didn't care attitude, and that's how I approached every situation in life. But coming to prison, and especially coming to San Quentin and being a part of the program, it's just given me an opportunity to be around other people who are positive and It's a community sport. It's about team building.
It's a story of redemption for me. It's a chance for me to give back to some of the younger guys, to be a positive role model and influence them to go in the right direction. Maybe some of the directions that I missed along the way, I can give back to a lot of the younger guys.
I feel very free when I play basketball. And with these guys, my family, it's a brotherhood.
I've seen it tap into my purpose. And when there's a purpose, it's dealing with other people outside of myself. I've grown into that purpose and that identity of that life is more than just me.
It saved me. It really did. You know, mentally I wasn't really fit, I don't think, for prison when I first came in, and the thing that saved me was basketball.
What I want people to know about the San Quentin Warriors, or just the men inside of prison, is that we're not our crimes. People can change. We're human. We have a life. And just give us an opportunity and we can show you.
When you score 38, normally you're going to be the player of the game and be the interview. But Steph, let's step aside for Aaron Taylor for a second. Tell us, man, you knocked the intros out of the park. What was it like being the PA announcer for the Warriors tonight?
I was incarcerated for 26 years, 3 months and 3 weeks, 9,549 days. When I went to prison, I was depressed and whatnot, so I went to the basketball court and started imitating Chick Hearn, and just over the years until I got to San Quentin, that's what I did at every prison I was at, and everybody knew who I was. But when I got to San Quentin and found out that the Warriors was coming there, it went to another level.
Welcome to the 2018 season. Pulling up on 2 minutes left, swaggy smooth with it.
The program there was set up for rehabilitation, and the basketball program invited rehabilitation. And so this was the one thing that the basketball program was missing, a play-by-play announcer. I did play-by-play for maybe 13 or 14 years before I got to San Quentin, so it was a natural transition. When I entered on August the 25th, 1994, I was a criminal. On October 16th, 2020, when I was released as a fully healed human being. I could express my emotions. I had a mask on. I had a mask that I wanted to scare the world with. Along the way, I discovered that I didn't need that mask anymore, and so I took the mask off, and that's the individual that's sitting here now talking to you. That's the individual who emerged during the 2010s, 2011s, and that's the individual who went into grip and learned even more about myself, and so now I'm out here doing the exact same work that I did inside.
I did 26, every day of it, and I left here. They didn't open their arms to me. They waited for me to show them that I was willing to work hard for it. And once they seen I was working hard on my own, that's when they reached out.
6'5" guard from Davidson, number 30, Stephen Curry, the babyface assassin with the long ball.
What was it like being the PA announcer for the Warriors tonight?
Hey man, this is, like I keep saying, this is surreal.
The day that I sat at the table and served as the public address announcer for the Golden State Warriors Houston Rockets game, that was surreal. It still is. Whenever I think about it, I get emotional about it.
Me and Showtime, it was a story I'd heard of leading up to the game, that he was the PA announcer, and just how much he knew about the game, but how much fun he had, how entertaining he was, and how seriously he took the job of representing himself, his family, his story, but also the Warriors.
I like to fashion myself as the individual who is speaking for 2.3 million justice-impacted individuals in the United States. And by extension, their families, which takes it up to somewhere between 11 and 12 million. I also put myself in a position where I was hopefully speaking for survivors and victims of crimes as well, because survivors and victims, their sentiments and their words get lost in the criminal justice reformation conversation. And so with that empathy that I just spoke about, I found it a way to be responsible for them as well. So when I speak, I'm trying to speak for 2 or 3 different segments at the same time. My worst day out here is better than my best day inside of prison. And so with that, I just try to get up every day knowing that a spotlight's on me, whether I like it or not. And I make sure that as I'm moving and I'm functioning, that I keep those guys in mind, inside and out, that I can't do anything outside of the norm without it having an immense effect on other people.
I'm from San Jose, California. So originally I attended Archbishop Mitty, and I played there for 4 years. And then from there, I had gone to a prep school in Napa, California called Prolific Prep. I went to San Jose City for a year following my post-grad year. And there I was able to travel the country, play a lot of prep schools, a lot of top kids. So I've been able to play a lot of basketball and play against some pretty talented dudes. But I really couldn't do much because I was on bail.
Me and Ryan haven't played against the Golden State Warriors staff yet, but from the games prior to, man, that's my point guard. You know, the pick and roll, pick and pop, you know, the dimes, the jumpers that he's passed. It's been a great 1-2 punch with him.
And we finna get it crackling today. I'm back for this. Let's go.
Count the basket. That's 2 points.
Golden State Warrior days, everybody is out. Everybody is on the tables. No, it's standing room only. Nobody's sitting.
It's so much excitement. The people from medical, staff, everybody, the incarcerated men.
It brings us back into society for a few hours.
It elevates their mentality. You know, a lot of these guys, they get inspired.
Stay positive. You never know what's going to happen. Everything can always change. So just keep on going, keep pushing. It's always, for me, an incredible experience. I always think it's important to continue to give people hope, regardless of what the situation is that one could be in. I lost some, but I won some. The first time I ever went in there, I got a pretty rude awakening that I wasn't quite as good in dominoes as I thought I was. And then the next couple times that I've gone back, those guys can't see me.
I'm good. I had a great time at San Quentin, and honestly, I wasn't even watching the game because I was off with everybody else on the yard. We was playing chess, hanging out. They had a rap battle going on, so I was in that, watching that go down.
Yo, he giving you work.
Once I walked in and see how it looks like, it's like real life, like you out there. It was definitely a great experience. There was talking to people, it was cool. We shared a couple things, ideas, learned from each and everybody.
I'm really excited to win.
I'm gonna win the game because that's, after hearing what happened last year, I'm gonna do everything in my power and will my teammates forward as well to not let that happen.
Yeah, we're gonna win the game.
They got some competition ahead. All right.
We so happy, we so proud, we so anxious, we so excited. Here they come, y'all. Okay, there go one. That's one of the Lakers. Oh. It's going down. It's going down. What is up? We got Clay Thompson.
Man, thank you for coming. Of course, man. Thanks for having me. Appreciate the hospitality.
You're my favorite player. What's up, man? Good to see you again, man.
This is my first time in San Quentin, yeah.
Yes, sir. My pleasure, man. Got autographs right there.
You know, on behalf of the San Quentin Warriors, I thank the Golden State Warriors for coming in. We really appreciate this, man.
I just want to say it's an honor to be here. My money's on the San Quentin Doves. I'm sorry to tell you. Being honest. And I'm excited to see some good bumps.
K-Swizzle, a.k.a. Kent Laker. Number 2. You call him Ryan, I call him Hero.
Let's go. Let's go.
Dave is pointing out his man.
Dave say, I got JR. That ball's tipped up, JR comes down with it.
Hey, over.
Ryan with the ball coming into the front court. K-Swizzle's playing defense over there. Now it's a switch. Steve fires that one up. It looks good. It is good. Ryan, drop that ball off to Steve. Steve, drop that ball off to JR. They're running the weave right now. Ryan with it. Ryan with the jab step. Goes to work on K-Swizzle. The old-fashioned three-pointer. Just Dave fires that one up. Count it. Count that three-pointer. He's going to the line to shoot for a 4-point play. Shaka feed that ball over to deep to Steve. Steve fires that one up. Count it. Clay said number 5 for the home team. Reminded him of him. 22 San Quentin Warriors. 20 Golden State Warriors coaching staff at the end of the first quarter.
You got to find your way to transition. We're not. Our identity, fellas, is defense. Okay, let's live by that then. Defense on me, defense on 3. 1, 2, 3. Defense. Let's go to work.
You got to do it all tomorrow marching on it. And that's a turnover to the Minister of Defense. Steve set, fires up a long ranger.
I got to hit you, Chris.
Gracie, feed that ball in to Andre. Andre at the free throw line underneath the Chris. And in. Terminate the dribble. Cooper with it from the free throw. 15-footer. Fire it up and in.
That's 25. Count that up right there.
8 seconds on the clock. Steve's with it. 6 seconds on the clock. 4 seconds on the clock. Ball's going up. That shot will count if he makes it. Oh! CP3 has came to the domino table and dominated.
So on behalf of myself, the Warriors organization, and every other prisoner in San Quentin, we want to thank the organization, Warden, and everybody for coming here and spreading this joy, giving us something to believe in, giving us hope, keeping us encouraged, because when you guys leave, we're going to take all this energy right back into those little bitty cells, and that's going to keep us going every single day. I'm out. Thank you.
Family on me, family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Family!
Keep the pace how the pace is. They can't hang with us.
Yeah.
They can't.
Hey,
you stay aggressive.
I got you.
Really, man? Come on, let's go, fellas. Let's go. Hey, James, you got to set a better one.
JR for 3 in the corner. Let's go! That's a 3 ball for JR. 3 in the corner for Bracy. Count it! Jesus Shuttlesworth with his step back all the way. No good. Rebound. Okay, Ryan, take over the game, young man. Steve's with the ball. Into the basket with the razzle-dazzle. Timeout. San Quentin Warriors.
Defense gonna win this game. You gonna bring us through what? Bring us through. Go.
69 to 69. 8 minutes. Now using the body on Coop. Baseline drop step. Step back. Coop with the block shot. Get that trash out of here. Steve's with it into the front court. Feed that ball over to Ryan. He stops and fires up the long ranger. Under the basket, on the reverse. That's another block shot. Get that trash out of here. 2 plays in a row. 15.5 seconds left, and it's still a 5-point game. Subs coming in. Ball goes in. Bracy set. Fires up the 3. No good. Rebound comes down. K-Swizzle with it. 10 seconds left. That pass goes to Everett. Everett on the fall away. No good. Jesus Shuttlesworth with the rebound. Goes over to Bracy. Fires that one up. Oh! No good. The San Quentin Warriors, the home team, has pulled out a victory. 85-80 over the Golden State Warriors coaching staff. Ain't no losers when the Warriors win.
When my grandfather, rest in peace, man, I put him on my shoes. He'd been on every game, every big game I ever had as a kid, and he passed away while I was in prison. You know, I do this for him, and all glory to God at the end of the day.
No matter if it's a win or a loss, I'm gonna still take something beautiful back. But it's nice to take a W back this year, you know what I mean? I love it. You know, the team played hard, we fought together, stayed together, and we got us a W.
It's always good when the Warriors come in. It's even better when the San Quentin Warriors win, because now the score is 4 San Quentin Warriors, 5 Golden State Warriors. They're catching up. They're catching up to him.
I hope I'm still holding on to the things that helped me change inside, you know, and I don't just mean like changing away from being a criminal to the new person, but, you know, character, honesty, humility, accountability, integrity, responsibility, loyalty. Those words meant one thing at one time, but now they mean something totally different out here in the world.
I think you deserve a second chance. People do grow, they do change. You know, a lot of people make mistakes when they're really young, and some of us just grew up with really different backgrounds and weren't afforded the same opportunities as other people. If people are willing to put in the work, we should be willing to give them that opportunity.
This 50-year-old man that you see today is not the angry 20-year-old young man that came to prison nearly 30 years ago. This 50-year-old man sitting here today is healed, is healthy, and is a whole human being that's ready to get out there and be productive in my community. I've changed my life. Not only has Greg Eskridge changed, but there are other men and women inside of these prisons that are doing this positive work and are ready to be viable citizens in our community.
Tim Hicks now is a new man. Tim Hicks now is a man who has a goal. Tim Hicks now is a man who is professionally oriented. I am today a whole different person than what I was yesterday or 17 years ago.
I don't have the same belief system that I had, so I want people to know that I'm a changed man, not just by what I say, but by my actions.
What I want people to know about Mason Ryan from a year and a half ago today is that he is a much more open, nice person and more in tune with my childhood traumas and how I allowed them to make me react or feel some type of way to people that didn't really deserve it.
I care about the community. I find value in helping build other people's up. My love and value for others has grown. I'm willing and desiring to help.
I've been incarcerated 14 years. I truly live by the word empathy now. I have better reasoning, better sense of compassion for others, and I just want to be known as a leader, as someone that changed the narrative and left a print, a blueprint for others to follow.